High Jump is an academic program for middle schoolers that helps them get into some of the best high schools in the country. The program helps give opportunities to students who really have the desire to really develop their potential and to find what they're passionate about. Hi, my name is Ramon Villapando, and I was a member of High Jump Cohort 5, and I'm an attorney here in Chicago.
I first learned about High Jump a year ago when my mom told me about this cool program that would challenge me. My name is Christian Walker. I am 12 years old. I attend High Jump at the Lab campus.
High Jump is a place for learning centered around community and leadership. It's about dedicating yourself to your learning outside of typical 5 days in the week education time.
My name is Safi Abdallah. I graduated from Cohort 20 from High Jump. I am currently going to Northside College Prep, and I'll be going to Northwestern University for college. For the first time, 7th and 8th graders were being valued. So for me, the personal experience was that I went to High Jump and I sat in class, whatever class it was. The teachers respected my ideas and they respected what I had to say. That was just phenomenal about the program. And that was so empowering back then for me, and it really changed my perspective on everything. And it definitely made me who I am today in terms of how it helped me feel more confident about the things I said, and it gave me power to believe that what I had and the ideas that I had could change the world.
I would describe High Jump as a fun, riveting, and challenging program. It teaches us above and beyond academically. The main difference in my regular day school is not just learning, but it's the bonds you make with the people. The program teaches determination and to go after what you want. This program is an amazing resource because it gathers together amazingly advanced children to work on advanced knowledge that will put them in a position to succeed later in life.
One of my main challenges really in my learning and just growing up were the fact that I wasn't born here. My parents came to America when I was 7 years old, and I came with them and I did not know a word of English. So I walked into our local public school and I sat down in the 2nd grade class, and people were saying these words and things were coming out of their mouth and I had no idea what they were talking about. And I remember crying and struggling a lot through those first few years just because I had no idea what was going on. And then right about 6th grade, I figured out the language, but I was still very shy and I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't think some girl who didn't know English could make it. And High Jump came in, and it was really the first time that I wasn't afraid to speak, that I'd learned English and now I was actually using it. And that was a very empowering moment for me. And the fact that it just taught me to really just own my words and to just be confident with who I was and what I was doing and where I'd come from was just one of the biggest changes in my life, and it was very important for me.
Some of the obstacles that High Jump helped me overcome would be the fact that my parents didn't know how to navigate the system here in the States. Both of them are immigrants from Mexico, and even in their native country, they didn't have a lot of education. My dad finished at 6th grade. My mom finished high school in Mexico. So when they came to the US, they had sort of no idea about how sort of the system worked and what they would have to do to place their children in a good position academically and beyond that. I knew that I didn't want to struggle the way my family did. My father came to this country back in the late 70s, and ever since then he's worked factory jobs. And I would see him come home and he was sort of physically sort of worn down and I think a little emotionally frustrated, and I knew that I wanted to chart a different course for my life. So I think for me, High Jump gave me the support and the structure and the knowledge to open up my eyes to what was out there and help give me the concrete tools to help me pursue what I wanted to pursue. I was lucky enough to get a scholarship to go to the Latin School of Chicago. And then after that, I graduated from the University of Notre Dame, magna cum laude. Then after that, I went to Stanford Law School. After that, I had the good fortune of working for a federal judge here in Chicago for 2 years. And then after that, I worked for another judge down on the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals for another year. And I'm an attorney here in Chicago. Overall, the city is better off, and I think society is better off when you give people the chance to maximize their potential.
For high school, I definitely applied to just the selective enrollment schools. My primary choice was Northside College Prep just because I toured the facility and I just love the fact that these were supposed to be the brightest students, and you'd expect them to be a bit nerdy and bookish, but there was so much beautiful art around the school and so much poetry, and you really got to see this creative side to them. Once I got accepted into Northside, I decided to go there. My top college choice was Northwestern University. They have this wonderful program that combines neuroscience and robotics to either bring in prosthetics or solutions to human problems that use animal adaptations. That just sold it for me. There's nowhere else that captured my identity that much, and thankfully I got in under early decision, and that's where I'll be going. The one thing in my life that I attribute to high jump is definitely my confidence. I definitely go to a lot of meetings with business professionals in Chicago and people who've started companies and CEOs. And every time I sit and talk with them and feel okay about it, I just remember the fact that it was spending those 2 years at high jump that really empowered me and made me feel really comfortable and confident about everything I have to say. It's something that's going to keep giving back generation after generation, because really those traits that high jump teaches to people are just things you don't lose, and there's things you pass on to other people that you meet. It's something that's going to end in that cohort's lifetime or even my lifetime. You're really paying it forward when you donate to high jump. There's this whole web of possibilities. I just knew the moment I walked in that it was going to be something that changed my life and my perspective on the world. The day I graduated, I knew that the person that I was and the woman that I'd become most of that was due to high jump. My name is Safia Abdullah. My high jump is being told that I would never learn English and that I would never make it. But now I'm going to Northwestern University to pursue a degree in computer science and artificial intelligence.
My name is Christian Walker. My high jump is being one of the top students in my class.
My name is Ramon Villapando, and my high jump is being the first in my family to graduate from college. What's your high jump?
What's your high jump?
So what's your high jump?